and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the next three sections of the SEMrush tool in the Projects tab. We have Backlink Audit, we have Link Building, and we have Ppc Keyword Tool. And before we get started, I would like to discuss something regarding the global condition of coronavirus pandemic, because these are very trying times, these are very hard times, and all of us need to be there for each other. So make sure to take care of your personal hygiene, to maintain social distance, because by staying at home, you're not only saving yourself from such a deadly virus, but you're also saving others by not becoming a carrier of such a deadly disease. So try to maintain social distance, take care of your personal hygiene, and just be in a good place, and try to keep your loved ones in a good place as well, because you cannot be there for them physically, but you can be connected to them virtually. So try to find different hobbies or different opportunities to keep yourself busy, and we'll get through this sooner. If we all try hard enough by maintaining social distance, we can come out of this unscathed. So please take care of yourselves, and please be a little patient, because the condition that we are in right now, some of the best things you could possibly do for humankind is staying at home. So I hope that you're all in good health and you're all doing what you possibly can to make sure that coronavirus doesn't spread from your end. So without further ado, let's get started. We have Backlink Audit today to analyze first, and we're going to move on to that. So Backlink Audit is a very important section of SEMrush, because it allows you to understand what kind of backlinks you're getting and how you can improve your own strategy to get more insight on backlinks. So the overall toxic score is something which tells you what kind of sites are good as backlinks or which kind of sites are not good sources or good referral sites. So you can analyze their overall nature from right here. We have the domain by toxic score, we have referring domains, we have some new domains which refer to you, any broken ones, and then we have analyzed backlinks as well. So if you scroll down, we can see the current report. We can also view a full report for what kind of backlinks are toxic and how many of them are actually healthy for you. So this is a very important scale, because it allows you to understand whether the amount of backlinks you are getting to your site are helpful or not, or if there's just something which are going to ward off your overall targeted audiences because of the nature of their referrals. And if you scroll down, we can see the anchor types. So what are anchor types? Anchor types, and anchor text is a visible text of a backlink. We define an anchor text as money when it is very similar to the keywords the site is trying to rank for. This type of anchor text is often considered as link schema by search engines and might lead to penalties. We recommend that you pay special attention to such links. So anchor types also let you know the overall nature of your anchor text and whether they should be removed or not. So the best thing about SEMrush is that beside each metric or stat that you're trying to analyze, there's a small eye. So if you hover over it, you can see the definition of what it means. So even without having a well-versed SEO expert by your side, you can still understand the report and the overall audit of your site from each and every perspective possible. And then we have top anchors, the most popular anchor text linking to an analyzed domain. So this means that the popularity of each anchor is determined by the number of backlinks using it. So it means that the least amount of backlinks is gotten by the site that you pay the least attention to. So we have this portion here, and it could be the least amount of least paid attention of the overall project that you have. Then we have link attributes, we have follow, we have no follow, and then we have top subpaths by toxic domains as well. So this allows you to understand which side of your site is getting the most amount of toxic subdomains and whether you need to pay attention to them or not. If you want a better understanding of all of these, you can go into each of these tabs to understand them better. but we're going to move on to link building for today. So next up we have link building. Link building allows you to understand where the most amount of your links can be built from, and then we have domain prospects of overall competitors, keywords mentioned and whatnot. And if you scroll down, we can see the domains in progress as well. So you have a lot of prospects you can analyze and observe from right here. It allows you to understand what kind of prospects would be healthy to refer to and get links from, and how exactly you can reach out to them. And then you can also analyze how many of them have been contacted by email, and whether your emails were delivered or not, whether they were opened or not, or how many of them have been replied to. So you don't need to go to your specific link building tool in order to understand this, and you can analyze each and every email that you've sent out to your prospects from right here, and you can understand that, and you can minimize any toxic or harmful strategies you might have. So this is a very useful section in the link building tool. Then we have monitor domains as well. And if we see the prospects tab, it has a long list of possible prospects you can use in order to promote link building for your site. We have 4,438 prospects, and that's a lot. So you can do most of your marketing for link building from right here. SEMrush is acting as a marketing expert for you. So even if you don't have the overall knowledge of experts in physical presence, you can use SEMrush to understand and advertise your brand in a better way. And we have in progress, we have monitor and about. Prospects to contact, contacted by email. Now this is the section we've already seen in the overview part. And then we can move on to monitor and about. So again, if you have a very small amount of time, and if you don't know how to keep track of every tab in each of the sections of SEMrush, you can just go into the overview section. Overview is for saving your time and giving you a better idea of what is going on with your site for each prospect. And then we're gonna move on to Ppc Keyword Tool. And here we have the pay-per-click keyword tool. So you can keep track of any PPC campaigns that you're running from right here. You can analyze the keywords and the amount of attention they have gotten, any CPC, the competition, the match type, the volume, the group, and you can also see any negatives. So you can manage them as well, and you can be careful about what to not repeat in your PPC campaigns. So since we don't have a campaign here yet, the section is empty and there's not much to show. The Ppc Keyword Tool is also very useful, just like any other section that you can see in SEMrush. So that's it for today's video. We hope it was helpful for you, and go ahead and use these useful bits of information for yourself to use SEMrush.